Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mai, and today's video is going to be this stunning little island home that I have built in the world of Sulani, which is the world that came with island living. And I have not built in this style or in this world for a very long time, but I was playing around with my own kind of gameplay save file, and I wanted to kind of take them on a vacation. And since I am playing with kind of multiple generations, I wanted to make a very large vacation rental. So I have set this as a vacation rental, but of course, if you wanted to live in this full time, be my guest. It ends up having 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, so there is a lot of space that you can even change up one of the bedrooms as a hobby room or really whatever you like. But I had so much fun making this because, like I said, I haven't built in this style or in this world for a super long time. And so it was kind of nice to play around with it again, and I was kind of impressed with how it turned out despite my despite just not being familiar with the kind of items anymore. But of course, I would love to hear what you guys think. My favorite part about building on here is getting your guys' feedback, so feel free to leave a comment, give me tips or tricks, or yeah, just any advice, because I am probably going to be doing some more island builds in the future. As much as I love the cold and the snow and the rain, I am missing the sun a little bit, just beaches and things like that. Hopefully I get a chance to get away to a beach somewhere during the winter time, but time will tell. And I loved mixing the different wood tones here as well. I think usually I, in the past, have tried to steer clear of that because I wasn't comfortable doing it, but I think I'm getting better. And probably my favorite part of this entire build is these vines that I have placed around the build. They just added so much life and light, and the colors are just so vibrant. And I think that they're actually from Jungle Adventure, but the Jungle Adventure items work so nicely with the island living ones. So yeah, it was a great little kind of detail that I kind of figured out. It always feels weird to think of like, oh yeah, I had this idea, but I feel like I can't even take credit for having the idea. It's more of just like, I tried it and it worked out, and I'm really happy that it did. But yeah, I think it just really elevated the whole look and really set the tone as well, made it look a lot more part of the world around it, which is always really important to me. But we are starting on the interior now. The exterior just came together so fast. Definitely not because I planned it before filming. But yeah, the interior is looking beautiful already. I decided to use some wallpaper from the Lovestruck expansion. I just really like the color on it. I love the wood trim. It just matched the colors that I was kind of going for. And the kind of arches, I don't know, the little details on the wallpaper kind of resembled the leaves outside. So I also thought that that was really fitting. But yeah, using a lot of this kind of like cherry wood, maybe, although it's not super cherry, it's just kind of a very warm, kind of darker tone, with the contrast of also some lighter woods in the flooring. But with the kitchen, since there was no clear wall for a fridge, I decided to go with one of the mini fridges. And since this is a rental property, I felt like maybe that worked out. And over here, I also added a little ice cream machine from, I think it's like the Cool Kitchen stuff pack, because we are in Sulani, it's going to be warm, and that just calls for ice cream. So I thought that was fun, and I had also never really tried that appliance out too much, or maybe I just kind of forgot about how it worked. So when I played with it, it was so fun to kind of watch the little animation and see the little details in either the ice cream bowl or the ice cream cone, and getting to add like toppings and things like that. That was just so fun. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like a reason to get the Cool Kitchen stuff pack, but it's definitely a part of the reason that made it worth it. But over here, I also added kind of a little breakfast nook, but it could also be used as like just a kind of work nook, because there isn't like an office space or anything really. I think there's a desk in one of the bedrooms, but besides that, there's like nowhere really to focus and get work done. So I think that that would be kind of a nice place, and you're overlooking the ocean, so it's pretty cute. And over here in this corner, I just made a tiny little living room, just a couple of love seats, which usually I make the living room like kind of the center of the entire build, or the entire living area is just kind of all around the living room. but I just managed to tuck it into this little corner. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I just needed more space for a dining area as well. Especially though, if you're on vacation, you're not just going to sit around and watch TV. At least my parents would not let me and my sister just sit around and watch TV, but they definitely encouraged us not to do that because, you know, you got TV at home. If you're overlooking the water like this, why would you just sit inside and watch TV? It feels like such a waste of time. But I loved using the new items from the Cozy Kitsch kit. I felt like they worked really nicely in here. I loved the yellow couches and just all the little yellow details from that kit. Also, if you're hearing any noise in the background, those are probably my dogs. Ever since I have started working outside of the house, they have just gotten extra clingy, and yeah, they won't leave me alone, which is fine. I love that, and I'm very grateful for them. But of course, it makes doing my voiceovers a little bit complicated, so apologies if there's any sound in the background. And like I said, using a lot of the yellow items from the Cozy Kitsch kit. Yeah, it's a kit. So using those, I think that they look so beautiful and they just make the room look so sunny and nice. So yeah, I also decided to use the table from Island Living in here. I was going to use the one from Movie Hangout just because I really liked the kind of table runner on it, but it just felt like a little bit too much yellow and there weren't too many swatches to choose from there. So I decided to go with this one instead, and I really love it. It looks super rustic. And in this little corner, I decided to add a little bar. I think that bar is new, like it came in an update. They provided us with some other variations of this bar, which I think used to only have a 4-tile one. But yeah, it's perfect. It looks so beautiful in here, and it must be really nice to just like prepare a little like mocktail cocktail looking out onto the ocean. I think I will keep mentioning just how beautiful this ocean view is, because it's such a dream. Like I'd love to have that in real life. But adding a couple of little details in here, I wanted to add some olives, some lemon, because that felt very bar themed, and of course that mortar and pestle, which is also super fitting to kind of make cocktails. It felt very bar-like. And next to the stairs, I am adding kind of an entryway table using those little bookshelves that came with the Cozy Kitsch kit, which I think are so nice, and that mirror from the For Rent expansion, which also, I really love the different wood tones that come with that. Like the different swatches are really gorgeous. And yeah, just filling up that space with the plants that came with Love Struck. But down here, we're working on kind of the first primary bedroom or I guess the first double bedroom. There are 2 bedrooms that have a double bed because I'm imagining that in one room the grandparents are in, and in another one the parents are, or like 2 pairs of parents, whatever it is that your game calls for. But point being that there are 2 double rooms, then there's one room that has a bunk bed that I imagine maybe teenagers are in, and then another room that has 3 single beds, which is definitely more designed towards children. But this first room, I kept it very simple. I keep most of the rooms pretty simple, not too much personality, because since I wanted this to be a vacation rental, then I kind of wanted each of you guys to make it your own, or each sim that, you know, stumbles upon this to make it their own. And yeah, it's almost like a hotel vibe in a way, but 10 times better probably. And I really love that archway from Jungle Adventure that I used to go into this bathroom. Just, I don't know, it felt very like, you know, primary hotel room, a little suite room that has like the open bathroom. I don't know why hotel rooms do that. Like growing up, whenever I'd go to a hotel with my family and there'd be kind of like an open bathroom, it would just be so like, you know, why? You know, everyone just has to clear the hotel room every time somebody wants to go use the washroom. It's kind of ridiculous, but it looks cute in here. And over here in the landing hallway area upstairs, I have decided to place a little laundry area as well, so that, you know, if you end up staying here for a really long time, you have laundry, or if you decide to live here, that also works. I just felt like it added a little bit of realism. And those kind of spray bottles are actually from like the greenhouse kit, or one of the blooming rooms or something like that. And I love placing them in laundry rooms or laundry areas because they look like they're like laundry treatment. So yeah, I felt that was really fun and fitting. And in here, I decided to place these 3 beds, which in my head, it was just, I could imagine myself and my cousins going here, because that's also the thing. I have 3 cousins on my mom's side that our families would kind of always go on vacation together. And looking at the way that I designed this house, it was almost exactly how it would all work out. It would be me and two of my cousins that are the same age as me, probably in here, and then my older sister and my older cousin in the teen room, and then of course the two double bedrooms for the parents. But I just thought that was kind of funny, and like, I don't know, I did that kind of subconsciously maybe. I think it's just those kind of accidentally on purpose moments, but I really love this one. It has a very nice blue theme, which of course matches with the ocean. And yeah, we put a lot of kids items in here, so if they get tired of swimming, they can come in here, and also gives them something to do if they need to build up some skills or something like that, because I have the dollhouse. I think I also placed the little like art table, and I think also even a little violin, so it's really cute. I love all the colors and just all of the little activities. Oh yeah, I think I even placed this little stuffed animal. So yeah, it's a really fun room. I could just imagine them like causing a ruckus up here, playing around, especially if like at night the parents are all sitting outside or something, or I don't know, they're having a little nightcap from the bar. I don't know, they can send the kids to their room, or I don't know, also since they're so far away from like parents as well, it would kind of be funny if they just stay up late and they just, I don't know, tell secrets and hang out. But I love imagining those little scenes in here. And I love these art pieces that came with the Cozy Kitsch kit. I think that they're super beautiful, and I love all the different swatches. Obviously not too many, it is a kit, so they usually don't add too many swatches, but I'm content with the ones that are available. And those little mushroom lamps, I think they were from Lovestruck, and I love placing them around. I love having those little ones that, I don't know, they don't take up too much space and they leave a little bit of room for clutter. And yeah, I also just always love a little mushroom themed item. And we are moving on now to the teen bedroom, and since it's just kind of an odd shape, I decided to place bunk beds in here. That also makes it way more fun. But I went with these from the Dream Home Decorator the Dream Home Decorator game pack, and I paired it with this this like nightstand or end table that came with the Cozy Kitsch kit, which I think is so cute because it looks like a little stool, and yeah, it looks very versatile. And I also, this is where I add a little desk. I don't end up putting a computer in here. I think I just end up putting like a notebook and a lamp and just a couple of decorations, a little bit of clutter. So I don't know, if your teen sim has to do some homework, they have a place to do it. But this room also has a little balcony overlooking the front. They don't overlook the ocean, which is kind of sad, but yeah, they still have a little balcony. So if they want to hang out there after dark, they can. And added a couple of those new tarot card little art pieces, wall art pieces that came with the Life or Death expansion. I think they're super nice, and I kind of want some in real life as well. They're super my style, and yeah, it seems like something that I would have in my real life room. But yeah, I also really love that shelf that came with, I think it's maybe paranormal stuff or something like that. I'm losing track of what the different packs are, but yeah, I love that. So I love including that, especially in teen rooms. I don't know why. I guess I tend to give my teens very similar personalities, and that shelf just goes with all of those personalities. But yeah, adding a couple of little seats around here in case they make friends around the island and they want to have them over. And we are working on the last bedroom, and this is probably my favorite bedroom in the house. I just really love the colors in here. And as you can see, I also decided to include a little crib for infants. So in case you're going on vacation and you have an infant, or you can probably also change that into a toddler bed if you have a toddler instead. But in my save file that I kind of built this for, I have an infant, so I wanted to go on vacation, obviously needed a place to put them, and decided to include that little infant bed here. But I just love how simply beautiful this is. I think the wallpaper really helps keep it beautiful despite the simplicity of it. It's the one from the Cozy Bistro kit, which I adore. I love that kit so much. And yeah, it's also one that kind of is surprisingly versatile, because I don't think I was expecting that Cozy Bistro kit to be used in just like a regular house, but especially when in this style, because if you were like, oh, you know, maybe a cottagecore style, like that would make sense, or any kind of vintage style, but in an island home build, I'm surprised that it works so nicely. And we have our little upstairs bathroom here, which is going to be another full bathroom. And yeah, I don't know why I included in this already long video, but it's here, and it's nothing to write home about. It's just a very simple bathroom, very similar to the one that I made for the other primary or double bedroom. Yeah, I think it's most of the same items. I think I just used a different wallpaper and tile because the downstairs one was kind of made to match the rest of the bedroom, and this one is kind of its own thing. Not kind of its own thing, it's its own thing. And yeah, just kept it, again, really simple. And that is an art piece from the Cozy Bistro kit, which I really like. So yeah, I think I did, yeah, I left it with the terracotta tile in there, which is, very island themed. And now I'm just kind of finishing up the hallway or the landing. Just decided to add another little bookshelf there. And I think I end up using just a little kind of underwater painting in here. I really love the little gold detail on it as well. It's so beautiful. I think I could clutter it up a little bit more in post-production, but yeah, I just kept it simple. It's just a landing. And out here, since the balcony is pretty small, I decided to use these 2 dining chairs as like the outdoor seating because yeah, I think there's not a lot of room for bigger chairs. And now we are working on our downstairs kind of yard area, really, because I mean, this is like a waterfront property, so it's kind of hard to create like an actual yard, but just adding a couple of those lounge chairs and these little kind of water entry, I don't know what they're called, water entry features to actually go into the ocean. I also added a boat, I added a wave runner, and a couple of those little floaters. But yeah, it's really simple. It actually came together way quicker than I thought it would. Kind of when I came down to this area, I was like, oh gosh, like what am I going to add? What am I going to put? It's such a big area, but I actually ended up filling it up pretty fast. And yeah, just added a little outdoor dining area, a little barbecue area. With that one, that came, I think it was just an update, a base game update. And yeah, it came out super easy, super simple. And I think there's a lot of room also if you wanted to add any more activities for your Sims, like that little kind of toddler pool. I decided not to add it because it was kind of an eyesore, but if you have a toddler or an infant and you want a little wading pool, you can also put that in. And yeah, just adding some more of those like woven rugs because I think those also match the style really nicely. Pretty sure most of them are from Laundry Day, something like that, Laundry Day stuff. And those benches are actually, like these ones that I'm using are from the Spa Day game pack. So yeah, that one's also worked out really nicely. The woods matched really well. And now I'm just kind of furnishing the front porch a little bit, just adding some planters. Again, I kept it super simple. Like I said, vacation rental, so I didn't want it to have like too much of a set personality. But originally I went with these ones, these planters from, I want to say like the Riviera kit or something like that. It's like something super random, but they were not working, so I do change them. But right now I'm just starting on a little bit of the landscaping, which I was so pleasantly surprised with how it turned out. I somehow surprised myself because like I had said in the beginning of the video, I have not built in this style in like a super long time. So I am getting like reacquainted with everything, and the fact that, I don't know, it just came so naturally to design it in this way, I'm just pleasantly surprised. And yeah, just switching to planters that actually do look good at the front, adding them kind of, I think I add them on the top balcony as well, just to kind of add a little bit of continuity. But we are now at the screenshot, so you will see all of the little bits and bobs that I have added in post-production, like those torches leading up to the entryway. And here we have our backyard. I think these are kind of the only photos that we get of the backyard because you're getting the full picture just in these ones. But yeah, I really love how these all turned out. I'm, like I said, so pleasantly surprised. But yeah, here we have our little entryway. I did add that little TV stand behind the couch with a couple of clutter items just to, again, fill in that space, make it look a little bit more lived in. And here we have our dining area. You can see the bar in the back. And here we have our kitchen. Also added a couple of extra clutter items just to make it feel a little bit more realistic, while also leaving some clutter-free counter space for your Sims to cook with or cook on. Gosh, I'm just all over the place. But oh yeah, we do get a little bit of a close-up of our yard space, of our little balcony. I don't know what to call that portion of the house, but here we have our first double bedroom. Super simple, just like light and breezy. I love how it turned out, and our bathroom kept it super simple. I didn't want it to feel overpowering or anything. And here we have our hallway landing area with a couple of clutter items on that bookshelf. Here is our bathroom, our upstairs bathroom, our upstairs balcony. I mean, I wish I could also show you the view, although it feels kind of weird, but yeah, just the view from there is so stunning. And here we have our second double bedroom, probably my favorite bedroom in the entire house. Super simple, but super beautiful. And here we have our teen area, or at least like the older children area. I really love how this one turned out as well. I can just imagine them like staying up and gossiping and hanging out. And here we have our kids' room, our kids' space, super stunning, and pretty sure this is actually going to be the very last space that we see, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this build as much as I did. This is in the top ones for sure. Bye buds, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, comment and share with your friends. Talk to y'all soon. Bye!